Good morning. Today is March, I think it's 18th. So, like I said before, we were gonna dig this trench, which we did now, and then we got such rain, so we stopped. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this with tarp, and then we put the concrete. Now, the dirt that came from here, we put it over here, and then we found some rocks. So this is gonna be the side garden that's full of sun. We have another side garden that kind of like shaded, but here this is great. I have a couple of stuff that I already planted last fall, and hopefully that's gonna come up. And over here is completely new, so I don't have anything yet. I still don't have any plan for that. And yeah, again, this is the side garden. Now today what I did was taking my fern that I have been keeping inside the house. So I think the weather is above 30s every night, so we should be good, but we don't know. So these two ferns, I think I'm gonna take it out of the pot and then plant it on the ground, which will be on my shaded area over in this side. Let me take you there. Over in this side, see how shaded it is, and I think fern's gonna be perfect over here, which I do have some ferns from last year, and it looks like it survived just fine. They're doing great. So those two ferns, I'm gonna plant it over here, and my plan is to have a kind of like higher pot over here with elephant ear and begonia, because this area is so shaded. It's not like ever get a direct sunlight. I planted a couple of lilies a few weeks ago, and we don't have any diggers, thankfully. Look, they made an attempt. I don't know what it is, attempt, but yeah, so this corner particularly will never get any sun. So my plan is to have like a kind of like higher planters, and I can put the elephant ear and begonia in it, which I don't have the elephant ear yet. I have elephant ear somewhere around here, but I don't know if it's gonna come back, so we'll see. And we also add some soil here over the weekend. It was a little bit dip because it used to be a fountain, and we fill it up. And now this was the mums that I bought from Home Depot, and it looks like it's gonna come back, but I'm gonna take it out and I put it in the landscape, because I'm gonna put that with my canna lily and all other stuff. And also here, these two pots is gonna be all canna lilies. We did a little bit cleaning up over the weekend, and yeah, it's kind of clean. So now let me take you to my greenhouse. Let's see what it looks like. So the greenhouse goes this way. We blocked it with the tall fence, and I direct sow a couple of seeds a few weeks ago. It looks like they're popping up everywhere, which I honestly don't know which one which. I just scattered the seed in here. I don't remember which one what. So we'll see. When they get big, I might have to move them somewhere, or I don't know. You know, again, the tomato, squash, and all the big stuff is gonna go on this area against this fence, because it takes so much spots. And these are the lettuces. It looks like it's surviving. So I just planted the whole thing in here and hoping for the best. I think this is carrots, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. This is carrots. a direct sow the seed a few weeks ago. So here is the greenhouse, and this is the one that I winter sow, sort of, but I keep it here. This is Schizophilia, or known as baby's breath, and I see some of forget-me-not there. And this is Bachelor's Button, which I have zero luck growing it inside, and then look at them now, it's just popping everywhere. And these are Coreopsis, and the fully fluffy, so it's beautiful white colored. And then this is Celosia. This is the first time I'm growing Celosia. I have more inside, so I'm kind of like doing experiment with this. I want to see how hardy they are, and they're pretty good. They can stay in this room. This is non-heated greenhouse. And these are more puppies, and this is more Coreopsis with a different, oh I'm sorry, it's Monarda that's accidentally just grow within my Coreopsis, so that's why it's only like 2 in there. So I didn't intentionally plan to plant Monarda in that same container, but it did, it grew, so that's great. The Morning Star, I think I have to start earlier next time for Morning Star, because they should be bigger than that, you know, or maybe I should just keep them under the grow light, because this is not good. I still don't have anything, and even pansies. My pansies struggling, so I know that I have to keep them inside until they're fully matured, and then bring it outside when ready to plant them. And this is all Coreopsis. That's my Verbena in the middle, and those are puppies. Again, this is Morning Star. Now these are Penstemon and something else that I winter sow. So I just put it in here. I don't see anything yet, so I'll keep it closed for now. And this is Coreopsis, and that's Pansy. Look how small it is. This is Cosmos Snapdragon, and this is Maiden Pink that I winter sow. Again, I put it in here because I figured it's not gonna have enough room to stay outside look how much bigger it is. It's so small, and the top is like literally covering it, so I figured just bring it here. And this is all Coreopsis. This is Coreopsis. This is daisies that I planted with my daughter. She has zero interest in good gardening, so I just pick up the pot that's in Dollar Tree, and it has like all the seedlings, and it all come out, all the daisies. This is all the daisies from Dollar Tree, and over there is the poppies, just a little bit, and it's still daisies over here. It's crazy how great germination they have from Dollar Tree. And this is Coreopsis. I try to save every little seedlings that I planted, even though it doesn't look like very viable, but I just move it and for the best. Now this one over here, I have a couple of little seedlings. It looks like they're not gonna make it, which is fine. I can reuse the pot for something else. Again, this is all Coreopsis. Over here, this is all the plants that I brought from inside. This is Rebecca, and this is Cosmos, and this is these are this calendula pot marigold, supposedly very pretty. And this is Calendula, Cosmos Brachycomb, which is one of my favorite that I grew last year. I got the seed from Select Seed, and it's just vigorous plant. And this is also Calendula, but a different version than this one. So yeah, so this is very exciting. And let me show you what happened on this side. This is the stuff that we dug and then we're gonna put that fence over here. So we're gonna close it closer to our like house, so it's more adjacent. We're gonna put concrete, and then we're gonna move this post and put it over here. My husband's gonna put the door in the middle, so we have a pathway to go into my side garden. So yeah, that's the plan. So here's the new update for the backyard. There's a tulip that I never planted, and some little bulbs, I guess. I don't remember what I planted from last year. And I planted a couple of sweet peas here. Of course, it hasn't showed up yet. But again, this is a passion fruit that's gonna grow up. And then I planted a couple of, this is, I think this is either dahlia or peonies. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch anything. And this is weeds. This is eucalyptus tree. I need to find out more about this eucalyptus tree, because clearly some of the websites say it can grow up to 10 feet, which I don't want to have that kind of tree in my yard. So yeah. This is hollyhock. Looks like it's coming back. It's making a comeback. Yep. Yeah. So interesting. Very, very interesting. Now this, I don't know what it is. I don't want to do anything, but I think this is part of the daisies. I think. Although I can't really pinpoint for sure just yet. And I already cleaned up all my basket. It's ready for planting, but it's not yet. We still have to wait. So in this area, this is all the long garden here. We need to clean up this area. And usually I have 3 here. It's for petunia, and then I have it on the other side as well. And then over here we have the pool that we have not opened yet. And then again, this is the side garden that's so fully shaded. But I want to show you the tulips that is capturing passerbys. Let me show you. Over here, hold on. Over here, I usually plant impatient because this tree is gonna keep it shadowed. This is where all the tulips are. Look how much tulips over there. They start popping up. Usually by April we will have fully grown tulips here. So, and then over here I think this is some weed, but I don't want to do anything just yet because I'm still not sure. It looks like it's weeds. And over there, I don't know what it is. I did plant something in here. Oh, yarrow. Okay, I will leave it there. I will leave it there. And I think I'm gonna plant some other stuff in here. Although I'm still not sure because this is the hydrangea. I didn't do anything with this hydrangea. I didn't cut it, or I didn't, because I missed the time to cut it. So I'm just gonna leave it this way. This is the third year, but because last year I cut it in spring, I didn't get as much blooms. Now look at the buds. It's already showing all the buds. That's why I don't want to touch it. I will just leave it and see how it grows, because I don't see any crisscross that's concerning. So I figured they should be fine, right? And again, that's the side garden that we just built, fixed last weekend. And this is the rest of the side garden. They're all still sleeping. Those are foxgloves. All of these are foxgloves. So what I did was I planted by the fall, and I planted down in the ground by the fall, trying to trick them, thinking this is their second year. So we shall see if we're gonna have flowers this summer. So yeah. Let me see. Okay, so this is Canterbury bells, which I also planted this in the fall. And those are rocks southport. I didn't touch anything yet. I mean, only that side, but this side, I think I'm gonna work on it sometime during the week, if I have time, because I work full time. So yeah, so I will update you guys on the cleaning on this area. But before that, let me just show you something. These little seedlings here is very interesting to me, because this is chamomile, and they are just figures. They keep growing everywhere, and I'm not complaining. I love it, you know. So okay, this is our reeds. I have to work on this side. I only work half of the side, the garden, and then stop because my sister come over, and then I need to continue on this side, cutting and all that, all of those. Now for the grass, I'm not sure if the grass is gonna come back. It should. It says it's perennials, but I think I missed the time to cut them. I think we should cut them in the fall, but I didn't. So I don't know if I should cut them and maybe just leave them until they show some sign of coming back, because I don't want to ruin it. It's such a beautiful grass, you know. So I don't see anything to come, anything popping from the bottom. But again, this is grass, so it's not going to show anything until summer, right? And we're still in March, still cold outside. So I'm hoping they will come back. And that's it. This is a still bee. Now I'm going to show you what's going on in my mudroom now that I moved most of my plants outside. Okay, so now I only have this much plants since I moved majority of them outside. This is coleus that was like stuck in the same container, and I just parted them, and I got some in here, some in there. I think this is a squash, this is an okra, it's a coleus, and then below here, these are moms, and I think I got it from Burpee, and they just grow. I'm telling you, Burpee is like one of the best seeds, best germination possible. And then over here I have some stuff that grow. I have all the names. This is hollyhock that I got from our garden from last year. It doesn't seem like it's growing, but I don't mind because I don't really want to have a lot of hollyhock. I don't have a big yard, so I keep it there. Now this is my next plan. I need to divide this alyssum because right now they're kind of like cramping in here in a small space, and you know, it's almost time to take them out. So I'm trying to look for pots, which I don't have much. Again, these are alyssum and gomphrena. I'm sorry, this is gomphrena, but this is all alyssum all the way down there. I think I have like 3 containers in it. So yeah, and then okay, that's zinnia. Let me see if I can get a, yeah, that's zinnia. I put it right under right under the light because I want them to grow faster. I'm hoping not to spend money on plants this year. Now this is pretty new. I don't remember when I did. I don't think I write down when I did it, but I think it's about 3 weeks ago, if not 2 weeks ago. So, and I have germination of great germination actually, and this is from Select Seeds, if I'm not mistaken. Select Seeds. And I have penstemon, which they suggest that you put the penstemon into the fridge before you plant it, which this one I didn't do any of that process, and it looks like it's germinating, so that's great. Now this thing right here is called Louisa Elise. Zero germination. This is golden, oh no, marigold or marjorie, something. Over here we have scabiosa, and that's a dahlia that I started from seed, and this is the cutting from the leftover dahlia from the bulb. Is completely different than the one from the seed. This is the hot pepper, and this is a lemon tree. I have the seed and I just tried to plant it and it grew. So yeah, the first time growing this. This is calendula tomato. That's lantana, and I think this is a squash, coleus, and that's it for today. And like I said, I'm gonna start doing the alyssum and put it in a pot, see if I can find any pot that's available. I don't have much. That will be today's chore, and happy gardening.